I don't know if I get the reference of your name. What is Bilkist Goes to Washington?
It's like Ernest goes to Washington.
Oh wow, I didn't even think of that.
Like Bilkis and Ernest.
That's and and you know, for me to say that out loud, that's how earnest I'm being right now.
I don't know if Ernest ever went to Washington, actually, but
No,
that's okay.
he died.
He died.
Are your Vikings just bad now?
They won, bitch.
Did they?
They did,
I thought they
bitch.
lost.
They won this morning, but
Hmm.
they didn't look very good.
Yeah, it is the
They're kind of
Browns.
bad. Yeah.
The Browns is like Miles Garrett and like that's it.
Joku did good.
Who?
Quinshawn did good.
Quinshawn did do good.
Quinshawn.
Quinshawn. Phone. Quit glitching out. Phone.
Yeah,
I thought they lost 17 to 13.
they won 24-17.
No.
Yeah.
And the Grizz.
The Grizz barely won. I didn't say if I didn't go to the concert last night. I had a
Oh,
migraine.
that's why Kylie went.
Yeah, I think she was going anyways, but yeah.
Um, Grizz was a fucking shootout too. I was watching the first half of the game. I was like, we can't stop these giant receivers of theirs. They're 6'4" and 6'6" receivers. I was like, what are we gonna do? We can't stop them.
They're tall boys.
And then
They
if
need
you
to go
didn't
to
have a
Washington.
migraine, you could have watched Poaton just fucking.
I was sleeping with a fork in my head.
How we starting this bitch?
We just gotta talk about the movie.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, bitch.
Easy.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Smile if you love men's prostates.
Go. What is that? Smile if you love men's prostates.
The Office.
Yeah, who is that?
It's Toby.
That's right.
And then I was
When
remembering
he
a
has
line
the
from
mustache.
Dazed and Confused, where have you seen Dazed and Confused?
Yes, once.
There's where the stoner gets out of the car at like the club, and he says to like one of the cool football players, he goes, he's like, I'm giving you a shotgun, and then he's like, that's a privilege, and then the guy's like, okay, and then the guy goes, catch you later, and then the fun football guy goes, catch you later. And that's I've been saying that nonstop,
What
man.
about goat in the water? Goat in the
Goat in the
water.
water, that's a good one too.
One of my favorite quotes.
Goat in the water.
One of my favorite goats. Nathan Fielder.
All right, let's do it.
Wait, have you gotten to the
Catch
rehearsal
you
yet?
later. No, it's in the backlog.
You need to see it. All right, let's do this. One, two, three, play. Goat in the water.
Catch you later.
Our signature catchphrases.
Catch you later.
Catch you later and goat in the water. So a movie.
Plan B.
Yes. There were so many. I mean, it was $190 million. There were so many production companies at the beginning of this. I was like, oh my God, this is like number six.
It's one of those that Family Guy bit, right? Where the
hmm
yeah.
The movie that I've seen more than almost anything, maybe it's because I was looking for it because it got so much shit on it, was Amelia Perez. There were like 9 or 10 production companies,
Mm.
and one of them was called like Not a Real Production Company or something. I was like, wait, what is this?
That's funny. But this one, it's funny that Plan B stands for Plan Brad because it's his company.
Yes, but it should have been Plan Z.
It should have been Plan Z because there's an outbreak.
And because of ZD.
And we like ZD.
Yeah, you had any ZD lately?
No, I need a
How,
haircut.
how about cavatappi bolognese? Have you had any of that recently?
Kraft mac and cheese, I have.
Okay, I have this like right now I have this like fountain Mountain Dew, which in a way
Fountain
is
Dew.
kind of Fountain Dew. It's kind of like a cavatappi bolognese because there's ice,
Yeah,
which is like the sauce,
sauce and the cubes are like the toppy.
and then the soda is like the noodles, and the the cup is like the bowl.
Yeah, you're drinking pasta.
I probably wouldn't if I could. I do want to make this nice dinner for Marina and I, or if we do like a family dinner, I want to do like a. I've been getting really good at doing fried chicken cutlets. Butterfly them down, season them real nice, fry them up. Like my fried chicken's
Like
real good
medium
now.
rare.
No, not like medium rare, just perfectly golden. And then I'm thinking about doing some like I don't know what kind of noodle I'm gonna do. Something weird like gamili or something, and then toss
Pesto.
it, in some vodka sauce with some spinach, and like sun-dried tomatoes. Top it with some fresh parm.
Now you got a zombie.
Now I got a all chicken a la vodka. Give me
A la Z.
all of a zombie.
Ugh.
Do you think zombies would eat that meal?
They would.
I think they'd like it too.
They'd sit down and have a good time.
I think a slow zombie would eat that. A fast zombie would not.
Fast zombies are scary.
This movie's got fast fucking zombies. So let's
Yeah.
get into it. It starts with like media. They're talking about all these different sources. Mysterious diseases are spreading through the world. Media is debating whether it's a doomsday scenario or a hoax. The disease is quickly spreading from animal populations to human populations. And at first, the disease has like symptoms resembling that of like rabies in the infected animals, but it spreads through bites and can jump through species. So they're a little concerned about it. And then we get to meet retired United Nations investigator Gerald Lane.
That's you.
Is it? I'm
That's you.
Brandon.
You're he kind of has Brandon energy.
Brandon Pitt.
Jerry Pitt. Yeah. Jerry
Yeah. Once
Snedeker.
again, his name's Jerry. Gerald Jerry. Bad name for Brad Pitt, but you also meet his wife Karen. Karin. Karen.
Kareen. She's
Kareen.
Karen.
And their two daughters, Constance and Rachel. They're stuck after some pancake breakfast in some heavy Philadelphia traffic. Cops are everywhere. There's like a giant explosion. Pity boy gets out of his car, looks around. Everybody's like, "Get the fuck back in your car!" And
Fuck,
then,
there's zombies.
and then a garbage truck comes, just like smashing vehicles, clearing like a path for them. So like we got to follow. So they follow.
They're zombies now.
They're not zombies already. Um, ooh, cowboys are moving right now. They follow the truck until they get into a motor vehicle accident, an MVA,
Kind of jarring, yeah.
and they find that the city is being attacked by.
By the walkers, as they call them.
They don't. They're just zombies. And Jerry watches like infected humans bite the healthy ones and turn them into zombies almost instantly. I don't know how immediately he like watched this man get bit and then was like 1,000, 1,000, 3
It's
1.
like a
Like
scientist
he
thing,
knew
yeah.
right away. I need to start counting. It was like 12 seconds, 11 seconds, something like that.
It was like the guy who got bit by a snake and then he recorded how long it took him to die for science. That's
But
science,
but
baby.
that's the thing. He was counting how long it was going to take before he died, and then he died before he could write it down.
I think
Bad
he wrote it
science.
down.
Bad science project.
I think somehow I remember he was successful.
Did you ever hear about the Nobel Science Laureate, that one where he was so sure that he found a cure for H. pylori, like a gastric
Yeah,
infection,
I do know this guy.
and they
Yeah,
were like, "No, this is not true. This is not true. We're not going to do that."
can't
So
treat it on anybody.
he
Yeah,
drank it himself, and then he cured himself with it. And they're like, "Holy shit!"
because they wouldn't let him test it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's science.
that is science.
Brad Pitt does science.
He really does. He thinks it out. So as chaos
Jerry.
spreads, the family commandeers an abandoned RV, and they escape to Newark.
Surprised the RV would run at all
Yeah.
for any amount of distance, an abandoned RV that they find.
I mean,
Homeless people live in
I
those.
don't think it was truly abandoned. It was just on the street, like people got out and started running from it.
No, it was one of those junkers on the side of the road that 13 guys with beards live in.
Dirty Mike and the boys have gangbangs in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they escaped to Newark, New Jersey, the best place to be
The worst place probably in the world to be.
during a zombie attack, or
I would ostensibly, yeah.
and in general.
And New Jersey,
I don't know. I think New Delhi would be a pretty bad place to be during
that'd
a
be
zombie
bad.
attack.
I think I'd be fine. I have family members with big open spaces and lots of guns and the ability to seem near death anyway. So I think I'd be fine.
Yeah, you just got to go. You got to do your coffee and your coffee like diet and get like super skinny and cachectic like for our wedding where you were just like
Just gotta get really nervous.
nearly dead and nervous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Seth.
Like Seth always is.
And so as they're driving towards Newark, Jerry receives a call from UN Deputy Secretary General Thierry Umutani, an old friend of Jerry's, who asks for his location and assures him that he's sending a helicopter to rescue him.
Played by
Hey,
Bryan Cranston and doing a yellow face voice.
oh no.
Yeah.
Clearly somebody who was African. He had a very like I don't know, different accents in Africa.
Um,
Ugandan voice?
Brandon. I think I think there's like the Somali African Crescent accent that's pretty identifiable. Then you get more into your thicker, deeper ones in Uganda and Botswana. Um, and then you have the Chinese guy voice, which he didn't do in this one.
Because
That's all African.
he does kind of sound like a Kenyan person that I know, and I know that the Kenyan and like you said, Botswanan and Ugandan and like Ethiopian all have kind of a similar accents. Maybe not,
Maybe
maybe not come when they can see it, but like from an untrained ear, they sound relatively similar.
African. It's
Yeah,
hard to tell on accent alone.
true.
Yeah, I'd have to see him.
Unless it's French, because
I have to get a good
I
look
just
at it.
start cringing immediately.
Yeah, I want to shoot myself if I hear French.
So he's gonna get a helicopter to rescue them, but they have to make it through the night. They can't send it right away. And so they try to go into a supermarket to gather groceries and albuterol for their
Zombies!
daughter. Oh my god, and albuterol for their daughter. But it's even attacked by zombies and it's being looted. It's like early COVID days. No toilet paper.
There's there's that aspect of watching this all through the lens of the COVID outbreak, and there's a little bit of yeah, that shit kind of happened a little bit
A
at
little bit.
times.
Yeah.
Adds a little bit more credence to it, maybe, perhaps.
What about when
Zombies.
Ebola was going out and people in Florida were like eating other people's faces?
That wasn't real.
Yeah, everything that happens in Florida is real, man.
They don't do
So
that shit.
they get some supplies and they take refuge in a nearby apartment building for the night, which is home to a uh Hispanic couple with a young son, Tommy. They barricade up the doors. Tommy's even like this young. He's like a hero. He's a hero. He's
He's
like
a hero. Young strapping.
protects the daughters and all that stuff. Make sure they're nice and comfortable.
His name's probably
Translates.
not Tommy.
Probably not.
Tomas, maybe.
I was gonna say Tomas, yeah. And so the next day, Jerry tries to convince Tommy's family to join his, as staying in this apartment is not going to be safe much longer. However, Tommy's father refuses, and so the Lanes themselves head to the roof of the apartment block.
The Roop.
The roof, and almost immediately, zombies break into the apartment
Ah!
and turn everyone there except for
Tomas.
Tomas. He escapes, catches them in the stairwell, and while they're being
Drags his ass up
ambushed,
there, yeah.
Jerry like holds them off so Karen and the girls and Tommy can get to the roof. And then uh there's a strong scene. I really like this where Jerry like no hesitation because he was holding the zombie off and it was like spitting all over his face and his mouth. Stands on the rooftop edge like counting to
Zombie.
11, ready to sacrifice himself for his family. But
No bite, no dice.
Yep, it's only bite or come.
Doing his best Cookie Monster impression on that scene.
The
Zombies.
spoilers, that zombie at the end in the vault really got a lot of showtime. They like did zombie auditions where like somebody's gonna get
Zomditions.
prime time zomditions, yeah. And he did.
I've seen like shots of like extras. I think it's from 28 Days Later where they're like got downtime or whatever, and all
Hmm.
the zombies are just like on their phones and stuff, chilling, waiting for the scene to start. It's pretty funny.
That's super fun. It's like those scenes in Conclave that we talked about. How it was just like
Conclave.
popes were just like scrolling on their
One Pope was
iPads, and
vaping.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was like, wait, what?
I loved that Pope Tedesco,
The vaping pope.
the vaping conservative Pope. He was so cool.
Wait, they're not all popes. They're cardinals.
They're Cardinals. He should
There's
have
only
been.
one pope.
They're pre
Um,
popes,
and so yeah, he tries to sacrifice
Pope
himself, but
babies.
they make it to the helicopter hovering overhead. And Tiri Umutani had sent the extraction helicopter to a U.S. Navy vessel 200 miles in the Atlantic,
Safe,
where very
where
safe.
zombies can't swim.
God, could you
Sounds
imagine?
good. If they were improved swimmers,
Like Michael Phelps level swimmers. Like, fuck.
I imagine the sharks would be going nuts, and some of the marine life would be loving that. A
God,
bunch
could
of
you imagine
decaying
shark
guys.
zombies?
I've seen what happens when beavers get a hold of zombies. So I can't even imagine what a shark would do.
And these
Zom
humans,
beavers.
when they turn into zombies, not all humans are that fast. They were extra fast. Could you imagine how fast a shark would be?
Yeah, zombie shark.
They should
Fast
do.
zombie shark who
We
can
should make
climb walls and
zombies do
everything else.
triathlons.
We should provide shelter for the homeless.
Wow, we're on different wavelengths here. I'm
Let's talk
making
about
zombies do triathlons. Here,
yeah. Vote for Lucas.
you're saving the world.
Thank you.
Have you seen these zombies? They're so fucking fast.
The jump, we need them. We need them. They're better than the Russian zombies. That's kind of dumb.
It's always Bob Dylan. Have you seen these zombies? I swear to God, I taught them how to bike when I was young, and
Thank you, Bob Dylan.
they're the zombies. They swim.
You do.
So yeah, they're out in the middle of the Atlantic, and the vessel's like full of scientists and military personnel that are analyzing the worldwide outbreaks. And among them is virologist Dr. Andrew Fosbach, a 23-year-old Harvard grad who posits that the plague
This
is a
kid.
virus and that the development of vaccine depends on finding the origin. And that origin is suspected in a military facility in South Korea from where an email originated that mentioned the word zombie for the first time while communicating the symptoms of the disease.
I think in the book they weren't even called zombies.
Oh, really?
Called like munchers or something like that.
I can almost guarantee they aren't called munchers.
I'll have to do some research on this kid.
Some munching on it.
Yes.
So he's like, "Well, why did you bring me here?" He's like, "Is it because we're pals?" He's like, "No,
I'm
you're like
handsome.
the best investigator that I know from my previous work. I need you to go on these trips with Dr. Fosbach to find like the source." And he's like, "No, I'm not gonna go." And he's like, "Okay, I'll just kick you and your family off then because you're not needed on this boat anymore." He's like, "Look, we don't have room to carry dead weight on this ship. You got to go or you're gone." So he reluctantly agrees to help find the source. And
They
it's
called it
made
African rabies in the book. Yeah, for a long time. African
no
rabies.
African, not Ugandan.
No, African. It started in Africa, I think, in the book.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, it's made clear that him and his family will be removed if he doesn't. So he reluctantly goes. And he does get a satellite phone so he can communicate with Thierry and with his family. And so Jerry and Dr. Fosbach fly to Camp Humphreys, a military base in South Korea, where the instantly land, they're attacked
Zombies, zombies.
on arrival, just
They're
opening
mad.
fire. It's because
Yeah.
they're triggered by sound.
Is that it?
Yes.
Kind of. I mean, they're not triggered by it. That's just they just like to hear sound. They just
They
want to
just
know
like
what's going
they
on.
just
They're
like
curious.
songs.
Yeah, they're trying to find the perfect concert.
They're like, I'm at the preacher's door. My knees getting weak and my gun might blow, but we gonna
They
be
could be.
all
They could be
right.
that. And then you got some that are trying to follow fish.
Oh, the
Some are
swimming ones.
Some are trying to follow the Cranberries, but they're no longer around, so they're
I mean,
pissed.
if I know zombies, they love Rock and Roll Lifestyle by Cake
Yeah, they
and
Cake is a good following.
King Kunta.
I'm going the distance.
I'm going. Oh, fast zombies. They're going for speed.
Smooth liquidation. That song's crazy. All Cake songs are fucking crazy
They're wild,
nonsense.
and they don't ever sing. They just talk.
They just declare. Yeah.
They do just declare. So yeah, they're attacked on arrival by zombies. So they turn to try and re-enter the aircraft to seek safety. And fucking Dr. Fossbach slips. He had his gun on the trigger, shoots
Yeah.
himself in the head,
That's
and dies.
I don't know if that was all necessary. Can't
Like,
the zombies just get him? Does he have to fucking
he has to.
self-suicide
He has to slip and shoot himself in the face.
right in front of Brad Pitt? Yeah.
Right in front of his. He even told him too. He was like, "Do not put your finger on the trigger."
Yeah. Oops. Whoopsie daisy.
It was a little wet. Okay.
Whoopsie. Anyways,
He went to Harvard. He's not an athlete.
no, this fucking whiz kid dies.
He's
He's
not
dead.
like Jeremy Lin or anything.
He can't turn.
He can't turn. You're right. Literally or into a zombie.
Yeah.
And so they're like sitting there. They get rescued by the like the Camp Humphreys base's surviving personnel, led by Captain Speak. And Captain Speak was a cool fucking guy. He wore a backwards baseball cap.
Yeah, fuck them zombies. He was like an old school country guy, kind of.
He was super cool. And Jerry learns that the infection was introduced to the base by its doctor. The doctor was infected in the field when
By a
he was
farmer.
treating a farmer, yeah, who had like zombie like symptoms. So the farmer was patient zero, doctor was patient one.
Farmer must have ate like a bat or something.
Yeah, you never, spoilers, you never get to find the true
Some
source.
species got him, yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
Like a
But
deer or something.
the doctor was ultimately incinerated. The doctor and all the people he infected in this room were all incinerated by a soldier with a fucking lame leg.
No!
He had like this bad infection in his leg, so all the zombies just ignored him, and he just
Mowed him
incinerated
down.
him. He
Because now they
flamethrowed him,
don't have the original viral whatever.
and they don't have a virologist either because he remember he shot
Killed
himself in the
himself.
head,
He unalived himself.
but he accidentally unalived himself.
Yeah, poor guy.
It was so funny when he did that. I was like, oh, God damn it!
It's the funniest moment in Pulp Fiction is when they shoot Marvin in the head. It's
Oh, you
always
shot
kind
Marvin
of
in the
funny.
fucking face.
Yeah,
There's
it's always
so
kind of
much
funny.
blood.
Self accidental shootings are great sometimes.
That's because this guy was supposed to be the world's hope.
He just dies. It's a nerdy way.
1 minute into
Not even a zombie.
yeah. So, a former they're walking around this base. A former CIA operative who's been imprisoned at the base tells Jerry, he's like, "Go to Jerusalem, man." He's like, "What?" He's like, "There's a safe zone. I know there is.
The Jews have the zombie cure.
They've been maintained by the Israeli Mossad."
Something that they would fucking do. This shit's pretty accurate.
Because apparently they've always been building walls there, but apparently they finished their walls right before the outbreak's official acknowledgement. Were they onto something?
Real neighbors build relationships, not walls.
Oh,
Israel.
if these walls could talk,
Sex.
man,
Yeah, they
zombies
fuck
just
with
love
zombies.
to pimp a butterfly.
They who doesn't?
His top 10 album all time.
Yeah, who doesn't? They know.
And so he listens to this. Everybody else like, don't listen to this guy. This guy's crazy. But Jerry
It's
listens
fucking
to him.
crazy.
And so him and his team, they're like, we're gonna go to Jerusalem. We gotta find a way. They're like, all right, well, this is what we gotta do. They're triggered by noise, so we're just gonna take bicycles back to the airplane in the middle of the night,
And no zombies will ever attack us.
and no
Yeah.
zombies will attack us because we got quiet bikes.
Well, they still get attacked and shit.
Well, it's because here's the thing: if your husband is on some super secret, like top level clearance mission,
with his
Don't
satellite phone.
don't be calling his phone. Let him call you because he's biking in the middle of the night trying to be silent as hell.
And all of
Karen
a sudden
picks
you
up
hear
her
Cotton Eye
satellite
Joe.
phone
Yeah.
and calls his fucking phone. And all the guys are like, "Hey, turn off your fucking cell phone, man."
Yeah, man. And then the zombies descend.
Yeah, so they're attacking based on the sound. They kill several of the soldiers and they bite Captain Speak in the fucking ankle.
No.
And I did love the scene where it's like you could see that he knows he's about to die. And so like you get to tune into a sniper on a thing. He's like, "I got you, Cap." And then Captain Speaker's like, "Nah, I got
I
this one,
I
fellas." I
got
was like,
myself.
"Oh," shoots
The-
himself.
pretty gnarly there.
That was
Pretty metal.
that was a
That's a
good
good
self.
suicide.
That was
That's
a
how you depict it.
yes.
So the earlier one was a was like a Urkel way of suiciding. This way is how a hero commits
Yes.
suicide. Shoots himself in the head. Yeah.
Yes. Both ended up shooting themselves in the head. Just
One has more dignity.
one is very dignified. The other was a oopsie.
Oopsie, did I do that?
So Jerry and the pilot are like the only two to escape. They even have to like leave the hangar part of the airplane open because there are zombies in there. They take like the steepest incline out of there and
So
they
they
just like
slide out.
fall out, but they make it. They're okay. And they make it to Jerusalem where Jerry meets Mossad chief Jurgen Warmbrun.
Good name.
Who explains that months earlier the Mossad had intercepted an Indian military message claiming that Indian troops were fighting the Rakshasa, or dead
The
spirits.
the undead people, yeah.
Yes. So did it start in India? Did it start in South Korea?
I think it started in South Korea and
Okay.
quickly migrated to India, and they were like, "What the fuck is going on?" So Israel locks up. They
And they
probably
really
shot a few Palestinians on the way, but they lock up.
yeah, they thereupon quarantined. God damn it. They
It's not
probably
not
did.
untrue.
That's not untrue at all.
It's just for sport. Yeah.
They erect these huge walls around it. They quarantine Jerusalem, but they are allowing survivors to take refuge in the city.
Also, something they would not do.
They would not do that. You're
They would
right.
not do that. Yeah. They would say no, thank you.
Especially if they're Palestinian.
Oh my God, you imagine?
And so all these people, all these survivors that make it in, of course, the instant Jerry gets there, they get a group of survivors that come in, hijack the PA system, and start blaring music and singing through it.
Bad idea for the zombies.
That idea for the zombies. They're
Bad idea.
celebrating, which prompts zombies to run towards the walls. The walls are like 100 feet, so they're safe.
Big giant walls. To be clear, me and Brandon love the Jewish faith, but we condemn the actions of the government of Israel, not the Jewish people.
There you go. That was a good answer. Good
Thank you.
answer, Steve.
Thank you. But yeah,
Um,
Netanyahu's not a great guy.
so yeah, they build these like 100 feet walls. You build a wall, you keep them from coming into our borders. You know,
There's something to it.
I'm pro wall
Brandon has always been pro wall.
as a Latino man, as a Hispanic man.
Well, well,
Um, so they're safe, even though they're making all these noise and the zombies are outside. But this is probably the most well-known scene from the movie, right?
yeah, where they're climbing up each other to make a
The
big
zombies,
giant.
yeah, end up using each other to try and scale and work their way up, get over the wall.
Pretty crazy, pretty
Pretty crazy.
scary. If you in there, you see that.
Ugh.
Ah, they
Yeah,
here,
well,
boss.
you think you're completely safe, and then zombies are coming over a 100-foot cement wall with no hole,
It'd be
rip
tough.
holes. You're like, fuck.
And no escape.
And no escape. You're inside walls. So yeah, um,
Some smart
Jurgen orders
zombies.
like these Israeli soldiers to escort Jerry back to his plane, and on the way, Jerry once again just being very observant, like not running for his life. He's like looking around. He's like, "Hey, that emaciated kid is not getting
They're
touched.
not zombied. Yeah.
This old man that's in a
He's not
wheelchair,
being
he's not getting
zombied.
touched. This drunk man's not getting touched." And so, like very observatory.
Observant.
Yeah, observant. Soon after, though, one of Jerry's escorts, because they get cornered in this little area, a soldier who identifies herself only as Sigan,
It's me, Sicken.
is bitten in the hand, and Jerry just pulls out the fucking machete,
I need
chops it
to
right off.
chop your arm off. So
I
she's
don't.
armless.
He didn't even say that. He just chopped it off.
I know, but it's metal.
It is. Yeah, that is what a machete is made out of.
Most often.
Could you imagine a paper one? That wouldn't do very well.
Sounds like a great name for an album. Paper Machete.
It's like paper mache, but
Oh, even better, yeah.
paper machete.
You have to say paper machete or else it sounds bad, Brad.
Paper machete is so cool. Holy
Paper
shit.
Machete. Paper Machete, yeah, by Lucas and the Buttholes or something like that.
By Bob Dylan.
By Bob Dylan.
By Grimace.
By Grimace. By Scramble in the dockyards.
Paper machete by Scramble and the
It's a
Dockyards.
10 out of 10 album.
Their hit song, Excel Worksheet. Lucas went down. Is he okay? He fell backwards. Are you okay? Did he mute himself? He must have turned off his mic. I feel like this would be making way more noise. Everything get disconnected? He can't even hear me anymore. I can't hear him. Are you okay?
I'm all right. I had to work hard not to spill the soda there, but I'm successful.
And you did a good job at muting the microphone.
Thank you.
I was like, how is this not making more noise?
I did mute it.
Were you just tipping in your chair and it went too far?
Yeah, as one does.
Are you one of those teachers that tells your students not to lean back in their chairs?
No, I don't have to fight. They have their fucking feet up and shit. It's bad. They fall over backwards all the time. Hurt themselves. Little rats.
What do you do?
It's on them.
It's on them. Okay.
Fuck you, Tony.
Jesus. That's their second biggest song.
Tony.
That's the second biggest song on Paper Machete. Fuck you, Tony. After Excel Worksheet. So, yeah, so he cuts her arm off and all that, and they start running. He didn't even know if it was going to stop her from turning into a zombie, but it works. It does work, stopping it at the source right away. And they're like running away, like trying to get to like these planes. This helicopter like crashes, fucking going down. There's explosions everywhere.
Zombies and shit.
I'm watching this on Hulu. Yeah, zombies and shit and helicopter crash. It cuts to a commercial with no warning whatsoever, and it was a AAA insurance commercial where these little ducklings are just running. I was like, wait, what is this?
That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. I hate it when that. I mean, I love it when that happens because it is also funny. It's the most tonal jar shift of all time.
Literal explosions and zombies to ducklings running to some uplifting music.
Takes you out of it a little bit.
But Jerry and Segan, they missed their getaway flight with their original pilot, but they do manage to escape on a commercial airliner. I don't even remember what it was anymore. The Brussels or the Bhutan, I don't know. As Israel's just overrun. And on the plane ride, he's patching up Segan's amputated arm. He's pouring vodka on it, all that stuff. Jerry pieces together some evidence that he's seen as he continues to try and come up with a potential solution. He's noticed all these people not being targeted.
He's trying to do like a monk thing where he's putting it all together.
Tony Shalhoub
himself. Where's that guy been?
Dude, I have no clue what Tony Shalhoub has been doing.
Probably theater, I bet.
Probably.
You think he's monking in real life? That's what I hope.
Once a monk, always a monk, right?
Be monking around, touching things, solving murders.
Monking around. That's a good album name.
The follow-up to Paper Machete.
Oh, it's the same band.
Yeah, Scramble in the Dockyard.
So, on this plane ride, Jerry contacts Thierry with his satellite phone, and the airliner is diverted to the nearest World Health Organization facility outside of Cardiff, Wales. The Welsh.
Where everyone talks like Liam Neeson.
Yes. But midair, there's this dog that just kept barking. Marina kept being like, "Why is this dog so important on this plane?" I was like, "Give it a second. It's gonna come around."
It sniffs a zombie out.
Sniffs a zombie out because there's a stowaway zombie.
It's a zombie
Apparently,
dog. Yeah.
apparently they just didn't check this one bathroom.
He's just hanging out in there.
He's just hanging out in this bathroom. This stewardess opens it midair and it starts attacking. And it's
Crashes
just
out, as the
taking
kids
out
say.
layer after layer. Luckily, they weren't in first class, right? But they weren't in the
Business.
furthest back curtain. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
weren't
weren't
in
in
economy.
economy.
They were in
They were in
business, but they weren't in
business.
first.
So they have
And
some
so
time.
they have a little time. They've got just the curtains there. So they hear everybody changing. They try and barricade with um, suitcases and all that
Cushions, yeah.
quietly, but one of the suitcases falls. So zombies are taken everywhere. Jerry has no use or no choice but to use a grenade.
Well, who let him on the plane with that?
I was singing.
He's gonna stop her with her one arm. So he
And grenades.
he fucking kicks it midair like he's fucking Andrew
Desmond,
Garfield. Yeah.
Desmond Doss.
Desmond Dosh. I can't shoot a gun, but I can karate kick a grenade into a Jap's face.
Yeah, you know
What
how
he
many
said.
people you know how many people he killed when he kicked a grenade at someone's face?
And he did it with a smile. He was happy to do that.
Just a crazy backhand.
Double kicked it, didn't he? That's
He
crazy.
kicked a couple and I think he slapped a couple.
Yeah, Desmond Doss.
Brad Pitt just pulls the pin and throws it, and then just ducks for cover, like one normally would.
Zombie blows up. Plane also blows up.
Yeah, every all
Planes
the
too.
zombies are being like sucked out of the plane, and they're going down. They're going down. They crash, but Jerry and Segan both
Sully was
survive.
flying. Yeah, Sully was flying. They're fine.
We're gonna invert the plane. No, that's Flight. You ever see Flight with Denzel?
I have not my favorite post Castaway Zemeckis film.
What's your favorite post Castaway Zemeckis film?
Allied.
Oh, we did just talk about this. We did just talk about that.
Allied's good.
It's not here.
Definitely. I haven't seen here, but definitely not.
I wanted it to be good and I never saw it. Like
Some
Marina saw a
people,
trailer and she was like, "This looks really good," and I was like, "It does actually look like a good like it has a promising idea behind it."
some people said it was good.
Some people said it was the worst shit.
Yeah. I think it was based on like a comic.
Weird. Not like a full comic
It
book,
was
just a
weird.
single like a
A strip
New York Times comic strip.
of one on a Wednesday.
Yeah, let's make this into a
Movie.
movie.
Bobby Z, come on.
So, they both survive. And although Jerry is trapped in his seat, like suspended in air, he's been impaled by just this gigantic metal spike
Yeah.
right,
Rock style.
right through his
Like in
pancreas.
that San Andreas.
Oh
Pipe in
yeah,
him.
he had a pipe in him,
Same thing.
and he had in. Oh no, that wasn't San Andreas. That was
That was no.
That was Skyscraper.
That's what, maybe I'm thinking of Skyscraper.
No, I think you're thinking of San Andreas. I think that's right. In those movies really blend together.
They fucking do. Remember when he parachuted onto the baseball field?
That was San Andreas. Yes, I
Yeah.
remember that.
I
I
think that
forgot
was
about that.
I'm thinking of that movie.
And now I'm confusing it with Moonfall because I'm thinking about the scene where the guy is standing in front of the doors that can't swim when the waves are coming into the
It's
hotel.
Moonfall.
That's Moonfall. What
Moonfall
if
was
what
bad.
what if the moon fell? Like
Moonfall was bad.
it wasn't even about the moon
The
falling. There was
moon
like
the moon was like an alien or something.
yeah. It wasn't like the moon was knocked out of orbit. It was a literal alien.
The moon was an alien.
Oh man, what
The moon
some
was
bad
God.
movies.
Yeah.
I love when we do
World
some of
War
those bad movies though.
World War Z though?
TBD, TBZ.
TBZ. To be determined.
And so they survive. Segan comes to Jerry's aid, and together they reach the Cardiff facility, the WHO facility, and they proceed where Jerry loses consciousness just outside the gates. He couldn't make it inside.
Ah, so the zombies get him. And then he awakens.
He awakened 3 days later, and explains to the remaining Who staff a theory that he has. They're like, "Who the fuck are you?" He's like, "I got a theory. You tell me who you are."
We need to be super Ted.
Based on the people he's seen these zombies ignore. But because he's been out for 3 days and because there's been no communication with Jerry or the plane, like the UN, the people on the ship consider him MIA, and his family's just kicked off the naval ship. They're like,
That seems
"You're
harsh.
gonna go
Yeah.
to Nova Scotia now."
That seems harsh.
It is harsh. Um, but his theory: the infected do not bite the seriously injured or terminally ill, since they would be unsuitable hosts for viral reproduction. Not bad.
Sure. So solution is we just got to be really near death, and then we're
You
fine,
gotta be
guys.
almost dead. And so
Yeah.
he suggests that they test this, like the H. pylori guy, by deliberately infecting someone with a pathogen from the facility, because it is a vaccine facility. They've got all these fucked up
Yes.
viruses in there. But the pathogens are stored in the B wing. They're in the A wing, and the
Where
B
zombies
wing
are.
is just overrun by zombies. So they've got no other choice. So Jerry, Segan, and that lead Who doctor go to get a pathogen. They put magazines on their arms. They've got guns. They got axes. They got bats. They got
They're gonna fuck
crowbars.
some zombies up.
They're ready. But they really don't. They're just very quiet and
That's just all
sneakily
bad.
move through the wing. Sneaking through there. At one point, though, what happened? What was so loud? Somebody hit the
Banged
crowbar
it
on a
on like a bedpan.
or something like that, and it made a noise. So now they got to fight their way. Jerry basically sacrifices himself. He's like, "Hey, fuckers, come get me!" Making all this noise, causes the distraction so that they can get to the vault. But after a blockade of zombies in front of the vault, Segan and the doctor just turn around and go to the main building. While
Yeah.
Jerry's just like running through this maze all by himself.
Zombies chasing his ass.
But he's
It's
Brad
kind of
fucking Pitt.
it would have been. I thought he should have died here. That would have been a heroic moment. I
That would have
think.
been heroic. Um, he makes it to the vault. He's in this room, doesn't know. He almost smashes the window of the thing, and then like Ruth Nega is like 64526. Like there just happened to be a phone that connected the office that she was in with the
Just happened to
security
be.
cameras to
Yeah.
the
With the
vaccine
vault,
vault room.
of course.
So she lets
Standard
him know that,
communication.
and he's like stuck inside this vault. He's like ready to go. He doesn't know what he's grabbing. Like you can hear the people in the room, the scientists go, "Oh my god, don't grab those ones! Don't grab those!"
No.
Like something that we don't even know what exists, probably.
Worse than zombies.
Potentially. They said he would be dead in hours.
It's worse than zombies.
I guess so. Is it worse to be dead or undead?
Or to be a slave to someone else's vision, man. Yeah, man.
Next hit song.
Slave to the vision.
Oh, slave to vision. They want to be blind.
We want to be blind, man.
And
I'm
so he's like,
scrambled. These are my dockyards.
grabbing all these things, and then he turns ready to go, and
Zombies.
there's the zombie. This guy got all the airtime. He kept doing this teeth chattering thing.
He's a mean looking zombie, yeah.
Kind of looked like. Wait a minute.
Is it
Wait a
Michael
minute.
Cera?
No, I was gonna say he kind of looked like Bill Nye.
I, I don't know if Bill Nye was in the cast.
Maybe he was. I'm gonna look it up. So yeah,
Special
he's
zombie.
special
Zombie
zombie
boss.
number 10. So he's stuck in here by himself. Like the zombie's not gonna leave him alone. So he's like, well,
Might as well fucking do it.
we're gonna test the theory on myself. Grabs just a random thing and stabs himself with it. And I don't know how long he like waited in there for like
Zombies chill out.
no for like body to become infected.
Oh, not very long. Shot it right into his bloodstream, so pretty quickly. Zombie like sniffs him over and shit.
Really sniffs him over because yeah, he opens the door, comes on out, sniffing, looking, all that kind of stuff. When
Bill Nye zombies is like, nah.
God, could you imagine if it was Bill Nye?
He says, "No, I don't want to eat you, Brad Pitt. You're too gross."
Nobody thinks Brad Pitt is too gross.
The zombie said,
Oh my God, this one woman here, she's the Who Lab zombie. Her IMDb profile picture is her as a zombie. That's the
"That's
only
cool.
work she's ever done.
She's a bum. Get a job, lady." Brandon says,
I didn't say that. So he is able to make it out
walks
unscathed.
walks his ass out.
And you
Now that he
even
has
get
fucking monkey AIDS or whatever, but he still walks out.
and you all these ignore him. He even stops, gets a Pepsi from the vending machine. Good little product placement there. Makes a ton of noise so that they run away from the A-wing doors and walks in. And everyone is
Really
like
cool.
rejoicing at Jerry's success. And Jerry gets to reunite with his family in Nova Scotia. And I don't know like if this was actually like a vaccine, but like some sort of vaccine was discovered, where they're just infecting people with.
Crazy diseases.
Yeah, there was like they said H1N1 and
AIDS.
typhoid. No, I don't think it was AIDS. It was like typhus and H1N1 and something like that. And so
Polio.
they're giving it most like a lot to troops that are battling in the fields against the infected as like a camouflage. And so it helps all these survivors reach quarantine zones and kill off the zombies, and human offenses begin and hope is restored. I mean, it's not the end. And even Jerry says it like as he narrates over the end. This isn't the end.
It's
Not
just the
even
beginning.
close. Our war has just begun. But
A zombie movie.
that is the end of a zombie movie. It's I haven't seen Bill Nye in here, so I don't think it's Bill Nye. That was really loud.
Is that effective?
It was effective. It was really loud. Zombies are coming for your ass with how loud that was.
Turned it on. Yeah, ah,
You
zombies.
turned. It's time for some Zers.
Ooh, zombie quotes and reviews. I played Dead and didn't take any reviews.
No reviews, huh?
I didn't take any reviews. I also didn't take any quotes this time.
Okay. I've got 10 quotes.
10 quotes. Jinjo.
Oh my God. What? He just yelled Jinjo, turned off his camera and his mic. I don't know what just happened. Jinjo went nuts. I guess I'll read my quotes. Uh, First quote is from the Mossad in Israel. Jurgen Warmbrunn. He says, "Most people don't believe something can happen until it already has. That's not stupidity or weakness. That's just human nature." Pretty good. Humans are pretty dumb for the most part. We don't like to anticipate. I can't hear you.
Pretty good, yeah.
A lot of profound ones in here. There were a couple funny ones. Uh Captain Speak, this cool ass guy, when they are biking and they get the fucking phone call, Captain Speak just goes, "Looks like we just woke the dead. In that respect, please turn off all pagers and cell phones."
Like he's an usher.
Yeah. Jerry at one point talking to Jurgen, he says, "You're letting people in." Jurgen just says, "Every person we save is one less zombie to fight."
Every time, I didn't catch this in the movie, but every time you're saying Jurgen, I'm thinking of Nathan for You, where they had the episode where they invented the sex pod.
Oh yeah.
They're like Jurgen. Remember?
I love that episode.
Did you hear anything in there, kid? Yeah. No.
No, I heard
Let's go to
animals.
space time. Yeah.
We got to simulate what it would be like if his parents had say just
A
five
12-man
people.
orgy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Um,
Jurgen.
this is a Jerry quote. He said, "I used to work in some dangerous places, and it was important to move. If you moved, you lived, and if you didn't, movement is life. Movement is life.
Yeah. If you didn't, you died.
You get bed sores, and then you get
You
infected.
die.
If you don't move, you die."
You die.
Thanks, Desmond. You're so wise. The way he said it, it sounds good. But if like Desmond, if you're not moving, you're dead. Oh well, of course.
If you're not moving, you're dead.
Oh, When Jerry is saying goodbye to his family because he has to fulfill his duty being on the ship, he goes to his youngest daughter and he says, "Goodbye, baby doll." She goes, "I'm not a baby." He says, "Okay, then. Goodbye, my tall, beautiful, tiny adult."
That's
Uh,
funny.
when they are in line on the boat trying to get food, honestly, the food didn't even look that bad.
They were freaking out
It
about it.
was
They're being
supposed to be
babies.
like it was supposed to be like prison food. That one of the daughters goes, "Mommy, is this dinner?" And she goes, "Yes, sweetie." She, and she goes, "The water here tastes funny." And a guy just turns around in front of her. He goes, "Well, that's because it's jet fuel."
Crazy fucker. Eat the buffet
Thanks,
food. Yeah.
thanks. You're really helping the kids by saying they're drinking jet fuel.
Crazy guy.
Um. Ooh, when he wakes up in the Who.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, when he wakes up in the Who facility, and Jerry just like very harshly, like not even thinking about other people, just goes, "I have a family and daughters. You don't know what that's like." They're like, "Yeah, we
We
do."
probably do.
The one guy goes, "I lost my son and wife in Rome. Rather, I lost my son to something that once was my wife." Ooh,
Mm-mm.
that's good.
He just lost him. He couldn't find him.
A me quote,
Brandon, a self quote,
a self quote. When I'm by
a humble
myself,
self quote.
it's usually when Seth was here, I'd talk out loud and I would quote things, but
Yeah.
when they are stopping at the supermarket in Newark looking for inhalers, there's just like this random dude just hanging out in the pharmacy, and like with a hood and a gun, and you're like, "Oh shit, he's gonna kill him." And then he's like, "What are you guys looking for?" I was like, "Is he the pharmacist?" And so
That's
he
your
gives him
job.
all these albuterol inhalers. And he's like, "Also take these. These are gonna work really good for her." And me just being me, I go, "What is he giving them? I need to
You
know."
didn't know the pills.
I, they were inhalers. I needed to know what they were.
You think he was a pharmacist or was he a fucking street dealer? He was
I don't
just,
know. Why does he know so much about inhalers?
he's probably just you.
That was me.
That was you.
That's why it's a me
Good to
quote.
see representation. Yeah.
Um, this is when they're. I think they're sitting around the table at the on the naval base, and one of them's talking about how the fucking zombies are going nuts, and he just says they're out here biting everything like a fat kid loves Twix.
Yeah.
I was like,
That would
wow.
be like a fat kid loves cake. In reference to that line.
Marie Antoinette said, "Let them eat Twix."
Let the fat kids eat cake, she said.
And then my last quote is a long one by Andrew Fossbach before he shot himself accidentally.
Not after.
They're on the plane, and he says, "Mother Nature is a serial killer. No one's better or more creative. But like all serial killers, she can't help the urge to want to get caught. What good are all those brilliant crimes if no one takes the credit? So she leaves breadcrumbs. Now, the hard part, while you spend a decade in school, is seeing the crumbs, but the clues are there. Sometimes the thing you thought was the most brutal aspect of the virus turns out to be the chink in its armor. And she
Brandon.
loves disguising her weakness as a strength. She's a bitch."
Very good. You can't say that word.
There's a different connotation.
Remember when the I think it was a sports center guy got in huge trouble for saying that. That he kept saying over and over. He's like Jeremy Lin is the chink in the armor of the
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they're like you want, what else is he? You know, he's the chink in the armor.
So, those are my 10 quotes. It's ratings time. I
Um,
think you're down 4-1 right now. No, 3-2 right now. Thermometer. What do you think critics gave what do you think they gave
the movie.
yeah, the movie World War Z.
I'll guess that they gave the movie a 48%.
Critics.
Critics.
Seth wins. Critics gave it a 67%.
67%. That's crazy.
It's a good score.
That's a great score.
But the people.
People's weed. You want me to guess?
Yeah, anytime.
80%.
74.
Alex says
Alex
74.
Hi, Brendan.
wins.
Was
Does she-
I right?
Alex is the
Yeah,
winner. It's a
she wins.
72%. She was so
72.
Oh,
close.
let's fucking go. I don't even know what the movie was.
World War Z.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
So Seth's now winning 4-2-1.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fuck.
that was your chance, man. Uh, IMDb Metascore,
I need to hit this one.
the Metasker.
I bet World War Z has a 59 Metascore.
Hey, you win. It's a
Pretty
63.
close.
4-2-2.
The people.
And this last one's worth 1.5 points.
How dare you?
But if you get it right, it doubles to 3,
That's great.
which means you would win.
I'm going to win because I believe.
Audience score out of 10.
That's generous. I got to hit on the money. I believe that this movie has a 9.9 on IMDb audience score.
Bad guess. Seth
Do I win?
wins.
Ah.
It was a 7.0.
Ah.
Bad guess. Don't ever guess
not a great
9.9.
guess.
When
Not a lot of room.
Shawshank is the highest with a 9.4, I think.
Not a lot of room of error either way.
Yeah. So critics gave it a 63 and a 67 for a 65. Audience is a 70 and a 72 for a 71. So all between a 9-point range there. Before we get into it, that 7.0 lands at the
It's like our best movie ever.
40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our 46th best film we've ever done.
Best film we've ever done.
Or the 175th worst.
As we prefer it.
Just worse than this include We're the Millers.
We are the Millers.
We are. Napoleon Dynamite.
Movie. Amazing movie.
Martyrs.
N.A.
Jurassic World.
Bad movie.
Top Gun.
Great movie.
Frank.
Incredible movie.
And the 1960s The Tempest.
Thought-provoking experiment.
Armageddon is just below this too.
Ooh. Bad movie.
What a lineup here. What a lineup here. Uncle Boon Me.
Oh,
I
recently
twice,
was looking through my letterbox and I realized I had only given Uncle Boon Me 4.5 stars, and there's no way that's a 5-star movie.
Uncle Boon Me, Don't Think Twice. Well, there's Pop Star in
Good
there
movie.
too. Tu Wong Fu.
Good movie.
Then Hot Rod.
Good movie. Okay.
Even Dwarves Started Small.
Incredible movie.
White Men Can't Jump.
Good,
The Tempest. Frank.
Great lineup there.
And there's also Armageddon in there.
That is an interesting, eclectic group.
Movie's just better than this. It's kind of a funny story.
Kind of.
Pitch Perfect.
They pitched it perfect.
Tropic Thunder.
I don't like it, but everyone else does.
Videodrome.
Great movie.
School of Rock.
Incredible.
The Last Unicorn and The Gods Must Be Crazy.
Some of the greats are in there, Brandon.
That's your range, huh? So, with that being said, what do you give World War Z?
World Wars, as it's known in the streets, is going to earn a baggy 5.3 from Lorenz here on the lasagna scale. I guess I'd be one of those guys who preferred the book's methodology. Didn't know if this narrative necessarily captured what that book was going after. It sort of turned into just like survival movie with zombies with Brad Pitt, which I think is like a 5.3 nearly at the baseline. Some zombs. Could have been cleverer. Looked pretty good. 5.3.
I'm higher than you. I am flat 7.0 with the IMDb audience. Why are you shitting? Guys, he's shitting right now.
7.0.
He's done. Yeah, I mean, it's an hour and 50, but it is very well paced. Like,
it's breezy.
I took minimal, like, the notes on mine for a 2-hour film are not very extensive. Like, it wasn't even 2 pages going through the movie, which is pretty good. And that just shows, like, they cut what they needed to cut and they kept it so that it was flowing well. There was always some form of action. It was Brad Pitt, I think, does good. I don't think Brad Pitt really ever is very bad. Um, might
Very
be
handsome.
one of his worst performances that I've seen, but it's still good. He's an A-list actor for a reason. Um, I do think that the film could be scarier, being a zombie film,
Zombies.
because you're right. It is very like war, action, survival kind of thing. And I think the film could have used a secondary character. I didn't feel like it was just
Segan, yeah.
Segan, no, Karen, no,
No.
Fossbach shot himself.
You're right.
But
Some
I
more
have
through lines.
I have fun watching it. It looks good. It's well acted. It's well paced. 7.0.
One of our larger gulfs in recent memory.
The Gulf of America.
Gulf of America.
All right. And then 3 critics. Richard Roper
Richard Roper.
at Chicago Sun-Times says it's entertaining as hell and provides nearly nonstop action. 3.5 out of 4 stars.
Our ropes.
That's a high score.
Yeah.
Scott Foundis at Variety said, a surprisingly smart, gripping, and imaginative addition to the zombie movie canon, which shows few visible signs of the massive rewrites, reshoots, and other post-production patchwork. It is true. I couldn't see all of those struggles.
Pros production patchwork.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
One N-word slips in. You're like, oh my goodness.
Hey. Fuck.
There was one continuity error Marina caught.
What's that?
When they're crashing on the plane after the grenade goes, the pilots, the 2 in the cockpit, put on their masks, and then it comes back to them later and they don't have any masks on.
Oh. Right. Sharp-eyed Bloss, they call her. No longer Sharp-eyed Bloss.
Yeah. Dull-eyed Snedeker.
Dull-eyed Snedeker.
And then my last one's by Joe Neumann. He said World War Z is no summer thriller. It's an anemic actioner that fosters excitement like dead limbs as it lumbers towards its conclusion.
Yeah.
Neumann.
You feel icky, Neumann.
And then I went letterboxed again. I'm doing 7 letterboxed reviews.
Fuck yeah, mama.
That's not what you say.
That's
I've never heard you say that.
That's what I say.
First
Fuck
one is
yeah,
by
mama.
Rach.
Rach, returner.
She says,
Rach.
Tag yourself. I'm the guy that slipped and died. 3.5 out of 5 stars.
I'm Segan, I guess.
It's Seth's auto insertion. That's Seth.
That is Seth. How he critically evaluates films.
how you plug yourself into a film.
What that would be like if I was in the main character.
So you're Segan?
I'd be Segan, probably.
Seth is Dr. Fossbach.
Who'd you be?
I want to be Captain Speak.
Yeah. You are a badass.
Next one is by James.
Returner. I know this guy.
Friend of the pod. He said, this is one of those films that every straight man loves. 2 out of 5 stars.
Ooh. A little hit to my sexuality there.
And maybe his. We don't know what his sexuality is, but it could be telling.
That's right.
Next is by Carly, but with a K and an IE.
She's feisty then.
Yeah. She says, when the zombie apocalypse comes, when the zombie apocalypse comes, I really hope they aren't fast zombies. Fuck fast zombies. Fuck 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Did we watch a zombie movie where they set up treadmills around the house?
No.
And I think that must be a different zombie movie I've seen. That's how you stop it. I think that might have been 28 Days Later that they do that.
That's a good idea.
They put up a bunch of treadmills around the house.
Okay, let's see. This one's by David Ehrlich.
Oh, David Ehrlich. He's a pretty famous critic.
And he says in parentheses, AKA I Am Legend of the Fall. He says towering scale, but no scaffolding. Bloodless and scattered. This is one of Pitt's
Day of the Dead
only truly bad movies. Just a wrong-headed adaptation from the very beginning, and I say that as someone who is not particularly enthralled with the oral history source novel. Nevertheless, this is about an uninteresting an approach as one could imagine to Max Brooks's book, a film crippled by its script, neutered by its ratings, and headshot by Mike Forster's reliably hack and visionless direction. Undead on Arrival, 1.5 out of 5 stars.
I think I see the vision. Is that Ehrlich?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I see the vision. Ehrlich. He's also very divisive as a critic, I know as well.
This is actually like a big critic.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
a notable critic.
Um,
I listen to it on Blank Check all the time.
Pre-penultimate is by Eric Sizka.
Returner.
He says Brad Pitt's name in this is Jerry Lane, which I imagine is what they call jaywalking in the United Kingdom. 2 out of 5 stars.
Jerry Lane. Bad name, as we've discussed. His name should be Stonecock. Stonecock Wooderson.
Wait, now is Stonecock his whole first name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They didn't even say anything about the movie, just that it's jaywalking.
2 out of 5.
Next one is by like in weird like flowy,
letters.
tiny superscript text, Anthony.
Oh, returner, super flowy, tiny text, Anthony.
This guy said, "God damn it! If I see one more asthma trope in a horror movie, ... 3.5 out of 5 stars."
Do you feel his empathy with him?
They didn't even do it for that long. They didn't care. Like the daughters weren't in the movie for very much.
You're fine.
It was just a brief moment.
Like you say, representation.
And then last one by Eric, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod, Eric.
He said, Brad Pitt's perfect hair in this movie is so funny. Yeah, I have to save the world with a cure for zombie virus, but not before I ombre fantasy the house down boots. My family thinks I'm dead halfway across the world, but I'm actually just serving severe cunt. 4 out of 5 stars.
It is perfect.
It is perfect hair.
He doesn't really have a lot of grime on his face.
Somebody said it was like a upscaled Billy Ray Cyrus.
A 10 out of 10 Cyrus.
So, with that being said, are you recommending World War Z?
I mean, maybe if you're into it. If it sounds good, yeah. This is like the seesaw one.
You're asking for their consent before.
I'm kind of not a part of the recommendation process for you on this movie.
I mean, I'm glad that you're asking for consent for the viewers before whipping this out in front of them, flopping it out. Just so you guys know, Lucas has not been Me Too'd, okay?
Never will be.
I keep hearing it, and he hasn't, okay?
Never will be.
And I think I'll recommend this. I'm going to flop it out. Flop out that disc. Floppy disc.
One recommend and one indifferent from the movie boys.
The movie boys. The downtown movie boys.
Ow, 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 ow,
oh, it's dogs barking? Not thunder. Next week.
Dogs are scared of thunder.
You're right. Next week, second installment, we're doing Shaun of the Dead. Get ready for
zombie
some Edgar Wright
satire.
Some satire.
Zombie pastiche. Zombie homage.
Ombre.
Seth will be here.
He won't. Hasta la vista. Oh, wait, that's goodbye.
Seth and Devin are going to host this.
I haven't heard from Devin in ages.
Hopefully he's okay.
He sent me one TikTok the other day.
That's good.
And then logged off. So I don't know, man. But anyway, that's going to end it. Thanks for listening to the Downtown Movie Boys. And we'll see y'all next week.
Gadoosh!
Oh my God. You okay?
Yeah, I had a headache yesterday.
And now you're hitting yourself in the head? Oh, the Broncos beat the Eagles. They were down 17-3.
Go Broncos, go. I'm going to lose in fantasy in one. one league. In our dynasty league for the first time.
Ooh. And you barely beat me that first week.
Yeah, you've got a good team. I'm beating Alex in fantasy, so she'll be cranky.
Portland Sutton finally went off and Bo Nix. Thank goodness. Somebody was saying, and Garrett Wilson. Oh, thank goodness. Some people were saying that Emeka Egbuka, they were giving like rookie grades to all the draft picks, was a B. I was like, what are you talking about?
He's incredible so
He's
far.
the best rookie so far.
Isn't that who you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's incredible. He's like 20 a game. At least. I already traded mine away, so I get Jonathan Taylor, and I'm going to lose the week after I trade for Jonathan Taylor.
And Tyler Warren's been good too.
He's a monster. Now Brock Bowers is out because he had ligament issues. So
Yeah.
I'm back to no tight ends, and I had so many tight ends.
Oh,
So
but
it's
I'm gonna. Oh my goodness, Jonathan Taylor's going nuts.
Come on, Johnny.
God damn it! I'm playing Darren in this league, and he had Kyron Williams and Jonathan Taylor, who combined between the two of them for 63 fantasy
Let's go,
points.
Taylor. I'm still gonna lose with Jonathan Taylor, but let's go.
God, I need to start playing Dak Prescott. Apparently,
He'd be throwing the ball.
he had 28 fantasy points.
Yeah.
He's better
What's
than
the
Josh
movie
Allen
next
right
week?
now.
I already
Shaun of-
forgot. Oh, it's Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
I can watch that easy. That's an easy watch.
that's a very easy watch, and I'm almost done with the script. So
We could probably do it, honestly, like tomorrow and Tuesday or something if you wanted, or Tuesday, Wednesday,
What is today?
Sunday.
Today's Sunday. I can for sure go Tuesday.
We could do Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Thursday.
Let's do Tuesday. Yeah, because I have choir Monday, Wednesday this week.
You do Tuesday, Thursday. That's fine.
Shaun of the Dead's
Cool.
an easy watch.
Easy watch. Fun talk though.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I love Edgar Wright.
I do too. Our first right on the pod.
When we've been so wrong for so long, we're finally Edgar Wright.
That's right. Later, Brandingo.
Later.